13 warning signs you are not cut out to be an entrepreneur. Success lovers and financial independence seekers. Here are 13 warning signs that show you may not be cut out to be an entrepreneur. Warning sign number 1. You think business is a path to quick money. I can't imagine a slower way to make money than being an entrepreneur. You could work for years without ever seeing a dime. What it doesn't show is as to whether this will take months or years to become profitable. The time it takes to make a profit from your startup is all consuming. In addition, you work more than 8 hours a day, leaving virtually little time for other income generating opportunities, like finding another job. So what you want out of business only happens many years down the line. You may want to start a business because you want freedom, more free time, and more money. But do you have the willpower to struggle for long periods of time for those rewards? When it actually means giving up those rewards first. In the start, you will have no money because every cent you make goes into the business. You will have no time because every second something needs your attention which you must attend to. You will have no freedom because you will have many responsibilities. While it is possible to start a blog or business that generates money fairly quickly, most do not generate anything for a year or more. You need to be starting your business with the mindset that you will still be working on it 5 years from now. As a business owner, you earn the right today to stay in business tomorrow. Nothing is guaranteed in the future. You can't treat your business like a get-rich-quick scheme. It just won't work. Warning sign number 2. You do not possess visualizing capabilities to see the long goal. Warning sign number 3. You do not have mighty ambitions. You are rather a content person in nature. That is, being satisfied with a little that is available rather than aiming for mighty financial goals. Warning sign number 4. You want simple and routine lifestyle like a 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. job. If you like to stay in your comfort zone, what you must understand is that as an entrepreneur, no 2 days are ever the same. One day you could be by yourself writing, designing or coding your product. The next day you could be fielding sales calls, interviewing personnel, or being a guest on a radio or television. If you are an introvert, the first day seems a bit more appealing. But hey, you need to put yourself out there and be okay with being uncomfortable. Let me ask you this. When was the last time you did something that scared you? It may sound cheap, but if you can't remember the last time you took a risk, then maybe being an entrepreneur isn't for you. Warning sign number 5. You want more social and family life with lots of relaxed weekends and a working time frame that allows for retirement at a point in your life. Warning sign number 6. You simply avoid risking wealth and health for the uncertainty in business. Warning sign number 7. You fear failure. If you fear failure, business is not for you because there is no formula which gives desired results in business, and that is why the brightest of minds, perhaps like you, still work for people like us. You may fail 3 times in a row, but that 4th time could be your shining success. If multiple failures without any guarantee of success scares you, it is probably a sign you are not cut out to be an entrepreneur. Warning sign number 8. You are risk averse. Simply put, you fear risk. Your risk appetite is not high and sophisticated. Risk appetites vary from person to person, and that is why whenever you think of business, you have sleepless nights. Business is not for you then. Warning sign number 9. You are a procrastinator. If you can't manage your time effectively, you are bound to fail as an entrepreneur. When you work for yourself, There is no boss looking over your shoulder or monitoring your time card to make sure you are working hard. If you are not working hard at your own business, why then do you start at all? But if you are working hard but feeling like you are not getting anywhere, you need to take a step back and prioritize your task. Warning sign number 10. You don't know how to create a marketing strategy. This is a tough one, I must confess with you, but learning marketing takes a really long time. When you are starting out, you need to wear all the hats. You are the chief executive officer, the chief financial officer, the customer service agent, the janitor, and the marketing department, all rounded up into one. This sounds funny, right? But that's the real truth. You can have a truly amazing product, but without the right marketing, no one will ever know about it. You need to spend time investing in learning how to market your business. Warning sign number 11. You can't think of any problems to solve. In all seriousness, if you can't think of even one small thing to improve your life, how are you going to improve the lives of others? Being an entrepreneur means coming up with creative solutions to problems and putting something new into the world. Your idea could come from years of experience or out of the blue one day, but you need to have an idea. If you can't do that, you are not an entrepreneur. Warning sign number 12. You make a lot of plans but don't take action. A lot of people like you think making a business plan means you are implementing them or you are starting a business. This is so wrong. I could plan out my meals for a week, but unless I actually cook them, will I be eating them? Certainly no. Planning means nothing without action. Many people are afraid of failing if they start a business. And indeed, a recent study in the European Union found out that almost 40% of people considering entrepreneurship are scared of failing. Are you among them? Again, financial considerations are definitely understandable. A lot of entrepreneurs go broke before they ever become successful. Certainly, in the research, many people fear losing their investment. And surprisingly also, a fear of losing personal freedom also made the list of people's top entrepreneurship fears. Whatever the reason you are not getting your business off the planning table could just be the reason you are not cut out for business. Warning sign number 13. You get along with virtually everyone. Being an entrepreneur doesn't make you Mr. Popular or Mr. Likeable. From having to hire and fire staff to working with business partners, you need to know when to fight for your ideas and when to disagree. A scientific study even found out that antisocial teenagers were more likely to become entrepreneurs. Another study also found out that entrepreneurs who have started more than one business found they have much more stronger persuasive abilities than the average person. Part of being persuasive is convincing other people you are right when they think you are not. If you are the type of person who can't stand confrontation, being an entrepreneur isn't for you. I'm not saying you need to be able to yell at people or use intimidation to get your way. Those are childish tactics that effective leaders don't use. So get comfortable with making tough decisions and acting quickly. Not everyone will like you, but people respect leaders who tell the truth. So in conclusion, entrepreneurship certainly isn't for everyone. There is a lot that goes on. The blood, the sweat, and tears that go into starting and growing your own business are enough to scare most people away. But if you really want to start a business, you need to make friends with failure and learn how to live outside your comfort zone. You also need to take action on your ideas and be very efficient at managing your time. Starting a business can be lonely at first. You might even have a co-founder, but it will also feel like the two of you are against the world. You should be able to visualize the benefits of freedom and more money in the long run, which is more associated with business, but not aligned with relaxation, comfort, and predictable life of 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. lifestyle. The truth really is that owning a company seems to be glamorous and prestigious on the surface. You work for yourself, set your own business hours, and enjoy the majority of the financial rewards. But it certainly takes more to get that which you dream of. This is why only 10% of startups succeed. The rest either barely breaking even or being mentally, physically, emotionally, and financially drained. Thank you so much for watching. See you in our next video.